$10. That's what I have to spend on food today. And I have to hit my protein goal, stay within my calories, and actually eat real foods. A lot of people say eating healthy is just way too expensive. So today, I'm putting that to the test to see if it's true or if it's just another excuse. Here are the rules. I've got exactly $10 cash. Every single item I put in this cart has to be under $3. If it's over $3, it goes back on the shelf. I have to hit at least 190 grams of protein by the end of the day. And I have to actually eat everything I buy. No padding the cart with cheap stuff I'm just not gonna touch. I'm at Walmart because this is just a super common place to go shopping, and this is actually a really good spot to go and build out a weight loss grocery haul. When I was overweight, the excuse I used more than anything else was eating healthy was just expensive. Like, I genuinely believe that. Salads cost more than $1 menu. Chicken breasts cost more than ramen. And you know what? Some of that is true, but the full picture is not a lot more interesting than that, because the same store that sells a $4 bag of chips also sells a dozen of eggs for under $2. You just have to know where to look. All right, let's stop yapping and let's start shopping. All right, so we're gonna be starting with our proteins first, because typically that's the most expensive part. Most of this stuff here, like you're going for a steak, this is $14.47 per pound. Like this one thing I can't go and spend $10 on. So this is gonna be a difficult challenge, but we're gonna lock in, we're gonna figure this out. So pretty much everything in this like meat section is super expensive. Everything here, I can't fit that into the budget, but I do know exactly where to look. Just let me lock in and I'll show you exactly what I mean. But before I show you what I'm gonna get, I'm gonna show you what I usually get. And this thing is $7.97, so $8 basically. That's like pretty much the budget. So it's good. Again, this shit's gonna be hard to tackle. So we're in the canned tuna section. This is what I'm talking about. And a lot of people might get the ick with tuna, but I'm telling you, there's so much you can do with it. You go make tuna salads, you go make tuna sandwiches. They're like, you could eat tuna for a very long time and just switch it up and not get sick of it. And that's what we're really trying to do here. I'm looking for something that is going to be obviously extremely cheap to be able to hit my protein, be within my calories. Tuna is a big thing here. I'm super excited to show you what I'm gonna be doing with the tuna to be able to like make it taste really good too. So that'll be later, all right? Here you see like the ranch chunk light tuna. It's 88 cents. It's 110 calories and only 16 grams of protein. So it's not great. I know that there's tuna out there that's just higher protein and essentially like less calories. For just a few cents more, just be more intuitive here, you could get, I'm gonna get 4 of these bad boys. So it's gonna be 96 cents, 100 calories, 25 grams of protein. So right here, we're already at 100 grams of protein. So we're already locked in here. So just make sure to get this. And also I'm gonna have a budget on the top of the screen. So you're gonna know exactly how much I'm spending and you can just follow along. So the next thing is eggs. This is the best bang for your buck. And you wanna be looking at this right here, the everyday low price. So we're gonna get 12 eggs and it comes out to $1.67. And there's so much you could do with eggs. You could obviously make scrambled eggs. You could make omelets. You could put it into things to make things taste better. It's a freaking power hack. It has a good amount of protein, has a little bit of carbs, not a ton, and has a good amount of fats as well. So this is a powerhouse. If you're trying to lose weight, put on some muscle, body recomposition, baby. And by the way, I talk about body recomposition on how like it's such a hack if you're trying to lose weight and put on muscle. I mean, that is body recomposition, but I don't think a lot of people like really take that into account. It is such a smart way of losing weight. I talk about this stuff all the time inside of my weight loss program. So if that's something you're interested in, link's gonna be in the description. Go check that out. The next thing here, when it comes down to protein, is gonna be this one specifically. Always look for great value right there. And the protein is 14 grams per serving, 140 calories. So this is freaking awesome. And the amount you can do with yogurt is actually insane. Fantastic for breakfast. This with some granola is goated. You can go and make dessert with this. Like I go and I like freeze a good amount of it and like put it with some low calorie Jell-O mix. Dude, it's so freaking good. So try that. But again, this is just a good base of just a solid protein source. The last thing I'm getting is my carb source, and it's gonna be some nanners, okay? Super cheap, good carbs, good for potassium, good for bloating, things like that. So yeah, bananas is a staple in my diet. They're cheap and you could do a lot with it. Like I'll go and throw it in my yogurt sometimes. I'll do a lot. Honestly, I like to freeze it and then you eat it. It's just like a little dessert, you know what I mean? Okay, so the last thing I'm getting, I know this is a weird one, but it's going to be the seaweed packets. They're 92 to 93 cents a packet, and you got sea salt, you have wasabi, that's probably what I'm gonna get. Red hot chili, you got Thai sweet chili, you got ginger, you got sea salt vinegar. There's so many options. And what you're able to do with this is actually insane. I'll show you here in just a second what I do with this, but I think you guys are gonna enjoy it. We have all the foods for today. I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but you can do a lot with it. I'm gonna show you here soon, so lock in. A little tip for you guys, you'll wanna go into here, get a bunch of mustard. Mustard is always 0 calories. This is all free. You wanna get some ketchup. Oh, we got sweet relish for the tuna. Let's go, boys. Sweet relish for the tuna. We got the mustard. We got the ketchup. We're locked in. Let's go. All right, so let's see what this comes out to. Moment of truth. $2.94.
Only at $5.
Yeah, we're halfway through. Banana, confirm. Here we go. The last few things. $6.78, $7.74, $8.70. $9.66. That's what we ended at. Let's freaking go. So what do you want to do with the 40 cents? You know, there's a lot we can do with it. We get it like a stick of gum. No, that's, see, dang, that's like, that's why it's so important to know exactly what you're getting beforehand. Like, look at this. Like, we have gum here. That's $4.16. Like chips too. That's going to be super expensive. You're looking at like $2.47. If you are able to just know exactly the price beforehand, like you're gonna do so much better and you're not gonna go and blow like $100. Chris, here's the crisp $10 bill. Take my money. Oh, dude, that feels so good. We have the groceries in the bag, but now, did we hit the protein target? We're gonna go, we're gonna eat the foods throughout the day, breakfast, lunch, dinner, good stuff like that, and we're gonna see if, you know, I hit the 190 grams of protein and then I'm within the calories. This is where most people make the mistake at the grocery store. They go straight to the name brands. They skip the cheaper section entirely, and then they say eating healthy is expensive. Walmart store brand versions of most high protein staples are functionally identical to the name brand. Same protein content, same quality, fraction of the price. That one habit shift alone changes what $10 can do for you. We made it back to the office. I've got my stuff here. Breakfast time. So for breakfast, what we're having is 3 eggs, half a container of this Greek yogurt, and 1 banana. Here's the thing is, when it comes down to, you know, eggs, I was saying earlier, there's so many things you could do. Genuinely, I like mine scrambled most of the time. You could go make omelets, you could go sunny side up. There's a lot of things you can do here, but genuinely scramble this. You know what's really cool is after I get done scrambling it, your boy has free salt and pepper packets. So we're dumping that in here because we like free. Into the pan. Oh, you know, the cool thing about eggs is I've literally been consuming eggs for the longest time. Like when I was 300 plus pounds to now, like eggs have always been a huge staple. Cause again, you have the carbs, very little, but you do have a little bit of carbs. You have the proteins, you have the fats. It's a freaking powerhouse. Throughout my whole journey, that's just like things I've been consuming. So I have a lot of love for eggs, and it says something. It really does when you've been consuming it so much and you're not sick of it. This is something that I've literally been just consuming so much, and I look forward to eggs pretty much every single day. Eggs are done. Bada bang, bada boom. Now we're gonna get our free, oh bro, look at that, look what I did. I should have, now that I think about it, I should have put the pepper when I was mixing the eggs. I was too busy talking to you guys. It's your guys' fault, it's not mine. But anyways, it's okay, it's fine. Everything's fine. Oh, it's okay. I do like a lot of pepper. Like I don't know if you're like this, but I am a fiend for pepper. I love pepper. Honestly, I wish I got a little bit more, but it's okay. Pepper, a little bit of salt. All right, so we're gonna be consuming this whole thing today, but I'm just gonna have half right now because who could eat all of this and all of this and all of this in one sitting? I don't know, if you can, that's crazy. I probably could have when I was like 300 plus pounds. Yeah, I probably could have locked in for sure. I would have been full, but I still would have done it. But this is what I'm consuming. Eggs, banana, yogurt. So you guys are probably wondering the macros. What do we hit here? So it's gonna be 640 calories, 57 grams of protein. So we are on track so far. Things are looking awesome. So I'm super excited. I'm freaking starving, so I can't wait to dig into this. But what I like to do genuinely is I peel my banana and I cut this up and I put it into my Greek yogurt, and it just adds so much more flavor. So who says that, you know, weight loss is boring? Yeah, my Chinese food might sound pretty good. When it comes down to eggs, these were pretty freaking cheap, and then you have eggs that are way more expensive. Is there a difference in taste? There's not a difference in macros. Is there a difference in taste? Here we go. It's so good, bro. It's so good. No, there's not a difference. Go and get yourself some cheap eggs, cheap yogurt, cheap banana. Here we go. For me, obviously, again, I'm eating this whole thing, so I'm just gonna eyeball it out because at the end of the day, it's all gonna be gone. So the macros are gonna be the same regardless. But if you are someone that's just gonna be consuming half, do not eyeball it, go and measure it out. All right, so this is actually a hack that I have always done. You could honestly like make it super fancy and you could go get blueberries and whatever. But you know, if it's in your budget, it's something you do. For me, this is what I'm doing, and you go and kind of mash it and just make it work. That's so good. Great value, 14 grams of protein. Seriously, if you could eat this without feeling full, I would be so surprised. Genuinely, I was someone that I could eat so much food. I was able to consume 2 pizzas from Little Caesars, no joke, and I would still kind of low-key be hungry afterwards. But this is so high in protein when I eat it, it just fills me up. So this is a goated option, and it tastes good too. Okay, I'm gonna finish this up, and then afterwards, we're gonna be moving on to lunch, so see you at lunchtime. Here's something I want you to notice about breakfast. I did not meal prep. I did not buy pre-made containers. I did not need a kitchen full of equipment, a bowl, a spoon, 5 minutes. That is the whole process. One of the biggest lies in the nutrition space is eating well requires time and money you do not have. This breakfast costs less than a gas station coffee and took less time than waiting in a drive-thru. Lunchtime, here we go. Not one can. Dos cantinos. That's not Spanish. Okay, anyways, 200 calories, 50 grams of protein. Take that, protein bars. We're also gonna have 3 eggs with this meal, and I'll show you exactly what I'm cooking here. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna be cooking up these eggs, and afterwards, I'm gonna be showing you exactly what I'm doing with the tuna. Just got done draining the tuna juice. Drain the tuna juice. Get the bowl. I'm gonna put this stuff. This might not be smart, but we gotta figure something out here. Here we go. Beautiful. All right, so now from here, what I'm gonna do is, remember the seaweed wraps? What we're gonna do is open this bad boy up. By the way, if you guys haven't had seaweed wraps, crazy good calories. It's like for the whole thing, you're looking at 20 calories for the whole thing. That is pretty much nothing. Fun fact, you know, when to this day, I still do it. If you're going to the movies, you know, everyone's having popcorn. I get like 10 of these bad boys, and I just get different flavors, like wasabi, as you saw, there was sea salt, original, whatever, chili. I just go and munch on a ton of these. So, because obviously when you're watching a movie, you wanna be able to have some snacks. This is a crazy good snack. Anyways, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be putting this onto the plate. That's actually perfect. So now from here, you wanna get your free relish that you get from Walmart. You wanna get 4 packets, dump it up in there like that. There's 1, really low in calorie as well. So when you are in the store and you're grabbing these free packets, get a lot more because it just adds so much to the tuna. Because tuna alone is like, don't get me wrong, it's good, like I'll eat it, but like putting relish in the tuna makes it 10 times better. Now I'm gonna be mixing up the relish. It's gonna change up the texture too, just the extra moisture. You can almost like mold it into things here. You'll see what I'm doing here in just a second. Eggs are done, tuna's done, got the seaweed. So what I'm doing is I'm gonna get this here, the relish in the tuna. Tastes so much better with the relish. And then you're gonna be smothering it on each piece of seaweed here. So just like this. Now we're gonna be adding the eggs inside of the bowl. This stuff right here, super low in calorie. I can't wait to try it. This stuff is always so freaking good. So what I have is eggs, and I have my tuna wasabi wrap with the seaweed. Super excited about that. But it's 434 calories, 69 grams of protein for this whole thing. So you're getting a lot of food, a lot of protein, so that's just gonna fill you up. We're gonna be trying the eggs. I just eat by my hand, solid meal, solid eggs. I'm really excited about this because I had eggs for breakfast. So mixing this in with it, really excited. I'm gonna try this one. This one looks better. There you go. You wrap it like this, like it's a little taco. Oh, it's gas.
All right, I'm gonna tell you guys whether or not this is actually good or if he's capping.
No, actually, no, I'm not even joking.
Because this actually looks.
No, if it's bad, genuinely,
I'll tell you if it's
tell me if it's bad. Okay. Even, like, bro, bam, off the rip.
Oh, that's really.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
It's a lot of flavor.
Because you don't think because it's so thin, you don't think the wasabi's gonna have that much of a kick.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Off the rip, it's like wasabi packed. You want another one?
No, I do, but I'm gonna leave it to you because you need to hit your macros.
I do need to hit my macros.
That's fire.
And again, there's different flavors, like I was saying before, with the pack. So if you don't love wasabi, there's chili, there's sea salt, there's a ton. But what's probably gonna have the most kick and the most flavor is the wasabi. So I'm pretty much done with my eggs. I'm still gonna finish it off. Your boy is full. Do you know like when you go to like a buffet and you're just like, your buttons are gonna like explode and it's gonna pop off and like hit someone else? That's how I feel right now. And we still have 2 more of these. I wouldn't call them sushi rolls, honestly, at this point. I'm really full, but I'm going to down this because I'm trying to hit that protein target. So we're locked in. Don't grill me for this. That's fine, okay? On to dinner. I'm full. I'm not looking forward to dinner. Maybe here in a few hours, I don't know. I am freaking stuffed. So yeah, see you at dinner time. The reason most people fall off their diet is not because they're weak. It's because the plan they're following requires them to spend money they don't have or cook things that take time they don't have. And when one of those things aren't available, the money or the time, the whole plan collapses. A sustainable approach is one that works on your worst week, not just the weeks where you have time to meal prep and money to spend on nice groceries. Tuna and eggs are not glamorous, but it works on any week. Okay, I told you guys that I would be seeing you at dinner, midday snack. I'm actually kind of hungry again. We're gonna go and have some yogurt. Half the yogurt, where's the yogurt? Here we are. There she is, boom. And then I want my banana. Oh, there it is. So with this little snack, 430 calories, 39 grams of protein. So it's a good little snack. Gonna hold me over all the way to dinner time. Let's get to munching. I'm gonna do this actually. Go and get the banana, put a little carb, this. Honestly, who needs utensils at the end of the day? Get yourself a banana. I'm almost done. I'm gonna eat the rest of this. I'm gonna catch a little lift and then I'm just gonna see you at dinner time. We are on to dinner. Right now I am filling a bowl up with water to go and make some hard-boiled eggs. You know, the thing with hard-boiled eggs, super just convenient to have on you at all times. I remember just going out through my journey when I was, you know, over 300 pounds. Me just having a Ziploc bag full of like maybe 5 eggs. So if I ever got hungry, just threw one, you know, chowed one down. So just honestly, a really good hack if you're you get hungry maybe midway. Like I could have definitely done that as well. But yeah, just generally hard-boiled eggs is a really good go-to snack. 3, 4, 5, 6, and that's it. We're gonna let this sit. And then while we do that, we're gonna be making our tuna. We're gonna drain this bad boy. So from here, we're gonna get our tuna, already drained it all, putting it into the bowl. And this time it's not just gonna be relish. We're gonna be adding something else that adds a ton of flavor, mustard. Here we go, 1, 2. I'm such a mustard fiend. The thing with mustard is you can do so much with it. Not just tuna, I go and put it pretty much on anything. Such a diet hack, because it's 0 calories, adds a ton of flavor, makes the texture way different on tuna, because I hate the texture of tuna just right out of the can. So having a little bit of moisture in there, yellow mustard, beautiful. Now, we're just gonna put in the relish in there too. Makes me feel so good knowing that it's free. Oh shit. Literally, like what you should do, honestly, I don't know if this is like a bad thing, just grab everything. Just put it in the fridge, it's not bad. Oh, you know, I go to Chipotle and I just get all the forks because they have kind of cool forks and I just stash them in my car. Anyways, we're mixing this up. All right, boiled. I'm gonna crack these bad boys. Just got done getting all of the shells off. Now, dump it up in there like that. And what we're gonna be doing from here is we mash it. And hear me out, just hear me out. Ooh, look at that. That is what you call a perfect boiled egg, okay? So we mash it and I'll show you what it looks like afterwards. So this is the before and this is the after. And I know this doesn't look absolutely appetizing, like, oh my gosh, but I promise you, I don't know if you guys watched the video I did like a little bit before, but there was something that someone recommended to me. It tasted awesome, but it looked like a pile of, so it looking appealing and all pretty, sure is one thing, but if it tastes good, that's what we truly care about here. And obviously if the macros align, of course. All right, taste test. So we got the egg yolk, a little bit of that, a little bit of the tuna. Obviously there's mustard, relish, things like that. So that's a solid bite. That is fire. That is really good. That is really good. Let's take this to the office and we'll talk about the protein and the calories, the macros, things like that. All right, dinner, macros. When it comes down to the calories, 630 calories, 87 grams of protein. It's a lot of freaking protein. I'm not actually like crazy hungry either, just because of that like midday snack that I had. But leading into this, I'm golden. Like, and that's the thing here is feeling full and enjoying food at the same time is extremely important. It's actually really funny. Last week, I had a client inside of, you know, the program, weight loss program that I have, link is in the description. He was like, hey, like I noticed that you put like this much food on my lunch. Like, I don't think that's correct. And I look at it, I'm like, no, that's correct. And they're like, you want me to eat that much food? It's like, yeah. Like, and I'm gonna lose weight. Like, there's a big thing here. Like, people think if you are full, that means you're going to gain weight. That is so not true. That's so far from the truth. Like, why you think that is because you beforehand were loading up on Chinese food and you were feeling full. But like, if you're loading up on stuff like this, it's a completely different story. Like, you could feel full throughout the day and like lose weight. And that's the crazy thing. But yeah, I just wanted to yap there. But anyways, I'm gonna smack this whole thing, enjoy it at the same time because this stuff is freaking fire. All right, I got one more bite left. I'm so full, which is good though, because it's late at night and typically at night, that's when you wanna go and binge. There's no way I'm eating anything after this meal. So now, did we complete this challenge? The goal was to hit 2,200 calories, 190 grams of protein, 2,070 calories, 250 grams of protein. So did we hit it? Hell yes, we did. We did that. It's actually crazy how easy this challenge was. I was going into this thinking it was going to be like a super, super hard challenge just because it's like food is expensive. I sometimes fall for it. You know, like obviously when I was there, I see steaks that are like, what, I think it was like $17. I'm like, dude, how am I gonna do this? But then you start really thinking about it and you have a plan. It's like, oh, a lot easier than I thought it was gonna be. So it's just like plan and trial and error, and you're gonna end up finding a way to make it work. Like it was under $10 and we hit the macros, no problem. I enjoyed the food as well, which is a huge bonus. And by the way, this is what you call a system. Like this is something I do pretty much on a daily or weekly basis. And this is stuff I talk about all the time in my weight loss program. This system works. So if this is something that you are wanting, link's gonna be in the description. There's been thousands of people in there that are losing weight following these exact systems, and they're just crushing it. We have people losing 60, 80, over 100 pounds. So it's like, if you wanna be a part of that, and if you are wanting to, like, I'm always in there yapping it up with you guys. So if you're in there and you're wanting questions and stuff, I'm always in there. We always have coaches in there. So again, I love you guys, and just want to let you know I'll be posting videos every single Wednesday at 4 o'clock PST. So if you like this one, be there for next video. Love you guys.
Hey, if you like this video, check out the video to the right and make sure to subscribe. Why haven't you subscribed yet? Come on. Subscribe.